Hi, hello, and welcome to my bathroom. If you see any messes in the background or foreground, please be polite and ignore them. I'm terrible at cleaning up. Anyway, reason for this video is I have decided to dye my hair, and it's nice and healthy, and I would like a record of that before I may destroy it, you know? Like, if it ends up destroyed, at least it was on video. So I want my hair this green color right here. It's already what's on my hair at like the ends of where my hair used to be. Kind of has like streaks, I guess is the word for it. I did like the cap method a while back. Had it like this orange coppery color and then I turned it into that green. But I kind of want my whole head that color, but at the same time, I'm afraid to mess it up, so I'm only going to do like half of my hair. Also, it's because I only have one packet of bleach, and it's been a hot minute since my hair has been, I guess, this long. Well, it's been a hot minute since my hair has been this long when I bleached it. I forgot that my hair is thick as all get out, so I'm not sure I have enough to, you know, dye my whole head. Not to mention, you know, let's go in parts. And if I like it, we'll go the other part. Because I don't know how much this is going to damage my hair. Also, we're right here at the bottoms of my hair where it's the most healthy, so that means I'll get the best result, hopefully. But in any case, we're documenting things. So I have a plan. I'm going to bleach it with 20 developer. I really only want to go to the orange stage because I don't really want to, well, I don't want to fry my hair. And this is a dark green. So I know the orange is not going to be really great overlay for that green, which is why we have this old thing that I use when my hair is blonde, and I thought it was orange, but it's actually yellow, so but this thing mostly just turned my hair blue, which is this like Ion Pigment sky blue thing. So I turned the orange stage maybe blue, but more than likely, hopefully it what's the word? Neutralizes blue. So we neutralize the blue, put green, or neutralize the orange, put green over it, and then I have this beautiful color under my hair that hopefully is professional. That hopefully is professional enough so I can get a job soon. My last job was very corporate. Hopefully the next one I get won't be as corporate and will let me, you know, have my hair colored. Like, they didn't even let me have this tattoo, this small ass tattoo on my wrist. So let's begin. So as you can see, our hair is sectioned off. And now it's just time to mix bleach and dye it, you know, kind of the point of this. So here's the 20 developer. I'm gonna go a 2-in-1 ratio just so I A, have more, and B, this thing, the fill line here starts at 2. I'm lazy. We've noted this with the, you know, mess thing. I'm not great with messes. So here we go. I'm gonna shake it up. I wonder if, because I think this is like a year old, exactly like a year old. So I wonder if it's going to work. You know, I hear these things expire, but this doesn't have an expiration date. So what am I supposed to do? But anyways, oh yeah, we started prep already. Put grease all over my hairline, so you protect things. Got some handy dandy gloves that were not stolen from my old job. And a lovely little bowl that we've owned for years. It's not metal, so it makes it all the more better. A lovely little brush, you know. This little cape that is many years old. probably older than me. I don't know. I'm gonna tell. We're trying to protect our clothes, but we're wearing clothes that don't really need to be protected. And then for the after process, this. So let's begin. Alrighty. Banana. Where did I put the cap? It's behind the bowl. I am terrible at keeping track of things. And we had the packet of bleach near me. It's behind me. So I pretty much like kind of done like the halo, like that thing that Brad Mondo did on Charlie D'Amelio, though I don't want it quite as prominent. Because like I said, I want to get a job after this. And my last job was very, when I say corporate, I'm an EMT. And my job doesn't really require me to look that presentable beyond being in a uniform and looking like I can do things that are needed to be done. But you know, corporations, you know how they be. And let's mix it up. I hope it ends up pretty thick. Just for my own peace of mind, you know. I'm kind of messy and I don't kind of like want it everywhere. Not to mention, I figured it's easier to get on like every strand, at least for me. Like when it's liquidy, you don't know where it's going. It's also been a hot minute since I bleached my hair. And honestly, I don't usually bleach my hair. Actually, last time I went full blonde, I had someone do it for me. I told them I wanted to do this in stages because I knew well enough that I could not do that on my own and that could do a lot of damage to my hair. Apparently she didn't quite understand me, so she did it kind of in one. My hair got pretty light. I mean like hella light to the point that the next day I was putting in something to darken it because I just could not look at myself in the mirror and be like, I was just like, that's not me, and I wanted something a bit darker. In any case, completely damaged my hair. Like, I kept putting coconut oil in and my hair didn't even get oiled. Like, it was dry, it drove me insane. Like, my hair has never been that dry. Not even when it's in like afro stage. And the reason for that is I guess I take care of my hair. I take care of my hair by leaving it alone for the most part. Like I dye, well not that, I don't really dye it that often, but I also like, I used to only wash my hair once every 3 weeks, which to some people sounds gross, but for me it worked. Kept my hair nice and healthy. If I did anything before, my hair was a little more dry than I wanted it to be. But, you know, now I do it more once a week because, oh yeah, after the blonde thing, I chopped it all off. And that was February of 2019. So this is the length that you can't see because it's all up, but that's, you know, almost 2 years worth of growth. I didn't really dye my hair then, but like when it got to like a long enough length, I want it kind of like highlights. And I only kind of wanted highlights, but I was still free to bleach, and I didn't have someone do it for me because I was afraid of the same experience and my hair being completely damaged. And you know, we don't want to start, you know, we don't want to start all over. We already started all over and then completely ruined that process. So it's like, you know what, I only trust myself, which sounds weird. We're using a 20 developer, which I know is a low developer. But I also want to go kind of a dark color. So I don't want my hair to be super lightened. You know, we're just gonna lighten it to a stage that you can see the color. Then we're gonna try and tone it with this. And I know it's not toner, but for all intents and purposes, it's toner for me. It's literally just blue pigment. And I'm pretty sure that's what toner's supposed to be. It deposits color in your hair. So I deposit a blue color in my hair. If it turns my hair blue, who cares? Green is made up of blue and yellow. If it neutralizes the orange, who cares? That's kind of the point, because I don't want to put green over orange and end up with a very muddy color. And it's kind of what I did before, because the highlights were a little orange, but I actually used a green semi-permanent dye on it that I was going to use at first because I made it a more yellowy green, because I was like, hey, that would mix with the orange better, but it's still the green I did not like. But in any case, I had bought this before because that was actually the green I wanted. And then I realized, wait, putting green over green, that's how I get the color I want. And then I also realized retrospectively, I still have this thing, no real way to use it. Because I used to kind of use it to dye my hair, but like back when my hair was blonde and really porous, you know. But I also kind of hated it because I don't really like my hair blue. It's just not a color that suits me. Every time I see it, I'm just like, oh, you know. Not that I don't like blue. It's just, you know, not the color for me. So this is pretty much mixed. I think I got all the powder in there, as that is going to be the thing that activates all this. Smells hella strong. It smells like bleach, you know. Like peroxide. So let's hope it's at least active. So we gonna start in the back. Because that's honestly how I was taught. But also because, I don't know, back's hard to get. You can't quite see things, so you start there. And also, I think that's gonna be the part of my hair that processes the slowest, I guess. Because it's got the longest hair, not to mention it's farther down, but also this hair is like thinner. And this is actually kind of the issue, is like, I have them kind of even. I don't, like, more even than I'd want them, but like this side of my hair is thicker than this side. So it looks a bit weird to me, but I kind of need to do it for symmetry's sake. So I'm a little annoyed. I mean, I always knew I had different, well, my hair grew in like different ways. My hair's never been even. It used to be weird where this side was just thicker and shorter and this side was long and thin. This side's now just thin and a bit shorter and this thick and longer. Although I don't know if it's still like that. That was a hot while back. Oh yeah, also I won't really be doing my roots, just in general. Like, I do know that they process faster and it's less, I don't really want hot roots and then it to be like really a brighter green there and then it just gets really muddy there on the other part. But like I said, it's kind of like the bottom of my hair. I'm afraid to damage things. We're going in real cautious. Like, I get it. You should, when you make a decision like this, you should go in full force. But I did that. And I had to chop off all my hair after. We've already got a low developer. I don't want to lighten it too much, but I do want to lighten it. That's actually probably the biggest issue, is if it doesn't lighten enough, then what's it worth my time? And also, I've noticed in the past that the bleach itself isn't really what makes my hair more brittle. Because like when I did that, the only way I could get the color I wanted was in a permanent dye. So like I bleached my hair and it seemed fine for the most part after that. And then when I put the permanent dye over it, oof. Like it wasn't unfixably dry, but it was dry. And I've actually kind of noticed with this dye, since I started putting it in my hair more, well, since I started putting my hair after I did the like orange permanent dye thing. Oh yeah, I also used a color remover to get rid of the permanent dye. I don't know how much it did, but hopefully it did. In any case, my point still stands. I mean, here's my point, it still stands. My hair's actually gotten healthier using this semi-permanent than that permanent. So I think there is some, what you would call, there's a word I'm losing. The word I'm looking for, conditioning properties to it. So I'm actually kind of banking on that, not to mention that's also a hair mask. So only on the surface right there. So we ain't going anywhere deep. I really don't want to lighten like the crown of my head. My hair's been really itchy lately, and especially in that crown area, and I'm pretty sure she's got scabs. Like, I try not to scratch, but at the same time I need like a solution other than wash your hair every day with dandruff shampoo, when that's just not an option for me. I'm sorry. Like, that not only like dries my hair out, but that's just way more work than I'm willing to do. Like, granted, I could just do like wash and goes for that entire time, but even then I don't like to wash my hair too often. So we gonna let this process for 15-20 minutes till I notice it's orange. Well, till I notice it looks yellow, so then it will be orange. Wash it out, and then when I come back, we'll be probably putting on this. Oh, actually no, I will probably do this right after I wash this gel. So here we're at, right after bleaching. As you can see, ends hella green, doesn't really matter since my goal is to be green. And I think I went more yellow than I wanted to, but again, who cares? We gonna put this on, which is supposed to be used kind of like as color maintenance, like in between colors, which is why it's a pigment. I don't know. But today I'm using it as toner. It's not the worst thing to be using as toner. I've seen much worse. Hi, and welcome back. So this is my hair after doing that mask. It worked a hell of a lot more than I thought it would, and honestly, this color's kind of cute. But, you know, hella uneven, and we got the yellow ring that I didn't quite want. But it is a nice preview to how this will fade. Yeah, I'm not great with words. So we've dried my hair, and honestly, I was probably a little over worried. My hair is not damaged really at all. Sure, she dry right now, but that's what happens when you blow dry your hair and don't put product in. But you know, we're trying to make this as intense as possible. Don't let product get in the way. So I have put grease around the edges of my face as to not stain. It's already kind of stained from that blue mask. I probably should have done that before then, but you know, let's not give myself, you know, more staining. So I'm gonna put on my gloves while my hands are dry enough. And I'm gonna just separate it into some sections like I usually do. And then we gonna dye it. You know, the entire point was to have green hair. And actually right now I have green hair from that blue mask. Which honestly, maybe I was a little too worried about the orange and yellow, but also seeing all the yellow that I didn't quite like. Not even yellow, the orange I didn't quite like, you know, like the areas here. Kind of vindicated me. This way I know for sure what kind of color I'm getting, you know. We're getting that, and it'll probably be more intense, which is really good. And best of all, I took like little to no damage. If any, actually, I don't really know if I did damage. Like I said, she just feels dry. I don't really know until I go full routine. I need to dry this. Because, like I said, I just blow dried my hair, and honestly, not all that well. I'm lazy, and it's like, why put in too much effort in blow drying my hair when I'm just going to put that on, this on it, you know. Granted, I did blow dry it, so there wasn't like water in between me and getting the color I want. Staining from that blue mask. She stained my counter from being on there for like 1 second. Like 1 second. Actually, you can even see she's staining right here. That would be my light. Remembered that. Anyways, we have this idiotic light that I cover the motion sensor for because I hate every time I walk in the middle of the day having my light come on for no good reason. Alright, let's get down. Get down on it. Get down on it. that's filled with bleach. Okay, so I saw I bleached it. I'll be doing pretty much the same thing with that, with the color. So next time you see me, I guess everything will be colored exactly how I want it. So here's the final look. As you can see, it worked out very well. I'm pulling off the aesthetic I really wanted, which is kind of have the green and black all throughout. So it's like this nice, well, it's not quite as homogeneous as I kind of wanted, but I wanted it like this. So like when I pull it up, I have all green, and then when I like pull it down, and even if I pull my bangs down, it looks like just an added flair, you know, which I'm hoping works out for job interviews. So, we've actually been a couple of weeks since the last footage you saw. I did do a recording, but I didn't quite like that, but also because when I did this, I forgot to refresh the ends that were already dyed from before, so nothing makes you realize how much your dye has faded, like seeing the new dye right next to it. So I had time to do that, and then, you know, for the most part, just got lazy. You know, I want it to look pretty at the end, and that required effort, and we're in the middle of a pandemic, so I don't put in that effort really at all. Except for myself to, you know, take pictures, and like I said, that's a far and few between kind of thing. So actually, I'll put in the footage before. I did like do like what a closer look looked like, and you can see exactly how it looked. But as you can see, the only like real issue is right here. As you can see, I got the roots here but forgot here, because when I was doing it, I was doing it this way and then just my bangs out of the way. Or at least those part of my bangs, because I had like very thin bangs when I did it. In any case, it does look a little bit weird when it's all up like that. But nothing just pulling bangs forward or having bangs doesn't fix. In any case, I'm extremely satisfied. Really living the groove this year. It's been my entire life. I don't quite know why. I was at first just like, hey, what color haven't I had in my hair? I've had purple, which kind of made it to a pinky color, so I knew what I like was there, and this really dark purple that in regular lighting that wasn't like sunlight looked very blue, which is how I realized I don't like blue in my hair. And then when I went blonde, which completely damaged my hair, I decided to, I guess, experiment with colors after that. Actually, first I was just trying to darken it a bit, and I just darkened it to this really gross brown color. And it was supposed to be kind of a blonde, just a darker blonde. I don't care. So after that, So after I saw that, I put that blue mask that you saw on, and I knew it would turn it blue. And then again, I hated it. I don't like blue in my hair. And then, oh yeah, and then I got it purple. I did really like that. I hated the color it faded to. Chopped all my hair off because it was extremely damaged from the blonde. And then did the highlight thing. Didn't quite like the highlights, it just kind of made my hair look a little damaged. And then put this in. And then that's when this is my color. This is for me. And that's saying a lot. How long has I've had hair color? I get 43. So if anyone sticks with this for a while, continue to refresh it. Change it don't know when.